Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2019 AA American Legion Montana-Alberta State Tournament. The Missoula Mavericks and the Billings Royals play in the final game of the second day of the tournament. Well, let's go ahead and meet our teams. The Billings Royals are the designated away team, as we've got fighter jets landing at the airport above the rim. We had an F-16 or an F-18 come in earlier, and now another one flying in low on the landing. Jaden Jordal will lead things off for the Royals. He'll be at second base. Connor Hunter is the shortstop. Dan Blanchard will hold down first base. Brendan Concepcion will hold down third. Nick Eliason is your designated hitter. Hayden Yarbrough will hang out in right field. Ethan Opp in left. Cole Miller is the catcher. And rounding out the order is Michael Moorhead. For the Missoula Mavericks, wait a minute, we've got Chase Hinckley on the 5 Vallejo pitcher's mound for the Royals. For the Mavericks, leading off will be the center fielder, Brendan Hill. Dane Frazier will pitch. Trad Richardson's at short. Bridger Johnson hanging out in left field. Charlie Kerrigan will hold down first base, while Drew Stensrud will hold down third. Adam Jones is in right field. Andrew Clausen behind the plate at the catcher position, and rounding out the order is Dayton Bay. As I mentioned, your pitcher is Dane Frazier. So teams being announced on the field. And we're going to have a special reading of the Legion code, as the Heights Little League team will be in.
We'd like you to welcome to the field the newly crowned 11 and 12-year-old Major Little League Montana State champions. They are from the Heights National Little League, and they will be doing our 50-50 this evening to help raise money for their trip to San Bernardino, California. So please give generously and help them out. They also have a table set up on the concourse if you would like to visit with them and wish them good luck and help them out there. Congratulations and good luck, and represent our state well. And now, players, if you would face the stands, and please repeat after me the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship. I will keep the rules. Keep faith with my teammates. Keep my temper. Keep myself fit. Keep a stout heart in defeat. Keep my pride under in victory. Keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Let's play ball.
Alrighty, play ball. That's what the phrase we've been waiting for. The Missoula Mavericks and the Billings Royals. The winner moves on to play the Bucks at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The loser will have the Scarlets at 4 p.m. Our officials for our game tonight: Craig Burby will be behind the plate. Tim Vigalotti is the first base official, and Cameron Biersteed will be on the third base line. And Burby is our umpire-in-chief, UIC, for this week's tournament. When we get set to go, Dane Frazier on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. He's got himself a pretty healthy fan base here cheering him on. as we get set to go. Dane Frazier warming up with Andrew Clausen. The Mavericks with a win last night or yesterday over the Great Falls Chargers 9-1. The Royals would get the win over the Lethbridge Elks in a heater 3-1 last night, so that moves them into the 7 o'clock game. Our winners and losers from day 2, well, starting things off would be Kalispell and the Billings Scarlets, and the reason why we are behind schedule is because that game would go 8 innings. And the Scarlets would get the win 6-4. The Lakers tying the game up in the bottom of the 7th, forcing an 8th inning, and the Scarlets squeaking the win away. So they wait for the loser of this game. Our 1 o'clock game was the Lethbridge Elks and the Great Falls Chargers. The Elks get the win 6-0 and move on into the bracket, and the Chargers and the Lakers, the first 2 teams to go home. So 1 o'clock tomorrow, it'll be the Elks and Helena, as Helena fell to the Bucks just before this game, 8-2. We've got Jaden Jordal at the plate, ready to go for our first pitch. And Dane Frazier will have the pitch on the way. Coming in for strike 1, it will be a first pitch at 7:19 p.m. So Helena falling, they take on the Elks at 1 tomorrow. The Bucks move on, and they face the winner of this game as we get an even count at 1 apiece. This is going to be a good one here, folks, as the Mavericks have swept the Royals in conference play this season. Upstairs pitch, ball 2, 2-1. It's the first time that the Mavericks have swept both Billings teams, and as long as Brent Hathaway can remember, the manager for the Mavericks. Upstairs pitch takes us to ball 3, 3-1 by Dane Frazier. And it'll be a strike over the plate to give us a full count. Jordal will toss the bat thinking he was getting the walk, and will be full at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch by Frazier, and it'll be swung on, a strikeout swinging to start the game for Daners. 1 away. Takes us to Connor Hunter now for the Royals with 1 out and nobody on. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Craig Burby, our plate umpire, calling balls and strikes. Strike 1, a hesitation by Burby before he makes the call, but it will be even on the count at 1 apiece. One and one. Brings up ball 2, 2-1. Andrew Clausen getting the pitch from the dugout and sending it in to Frazier. Brian Benjamin standing at third. He's the manager of the Royals, and we'll have a pitch upstairs to take us to ball 3, 3-1. The crowd not agreeing with the pitch call. Here's Frazier with the 3-1, and it's swung on, fouled off to the concourse down the first base line, and we're full once again, 3-2. Mavericks have the first base dugout. Normally it is the home team, but the Billings Royals, well, their dugout is the third base side. Here's the foul ball to keep us at 3-2 for Hunter. And it's a walk. So we come to Dan Blanchard now for the Royals with 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first. Here's the pitch to Blanchard. Swung on, fouled back at us for strike one. Oh, and 1 on the count. Frazier, the number 2 pitcher in the stable for the Mavericks, as this one's lifted into center field. Hill is there. It's in the glove. And we've got 2 outs after the line drive into center field. We go to Brendan Conception now for the Royals with 1 on and 2 outs, top of the first inning. Throw to first, and this gets away from Kurgan, and it will be a base, maybe 2. It is 2 bases. Off the air to Kurgan. So Conception waits for his pitch. He's got a runner at third now with 2 outs. And this one's punched foul up over our heads for strike one. Connor Hunter at third. Frazier with the pitch. Over the plate for strike 2. 0-2 on the count. Royals with the first threat, with Hunter standing at third. And the pitch by Frazier. Swung on and a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning. Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We've got the bottom of the first inning. Mavericks holding off the Royals. So Chase Hinckley will get a chance on the 5 Valuable pitchers mound. Brendan Hill leading off. Dane Frazier on deck and Terad Richardson in the hole. So Hill will come to the plate. The first 3 batters in the Mavericks lineup, they are part of the home run club for the Mavericks. Brendan Hill with 1 home run, an in-the-park home run that he pulled off at Lindbergh-Craig Field. Dane Frazier leads the club with 3 home runs, and Terad Richardson with 2. Here's the first pitch of the inning, and Hinckley will place it over the plate for strike 1. Hill with a foul ball brings up strike 2, 0-2 on the count. Hill is a 2019 graduate, as he'll be struck out swinging of Sentinel High School, and there's 1 out. Dane Frazier now at the plate for the Mavericks. And we'll have ball one tossed in to Frazier. Strike one, 1-1. Ball two, 2-1 to Frazier. Frazier, a 2019 graduate of Sentinel High School. And we'll get ball three to Frazier. 3-1. The Royals fans thinking that should have been and a foul ball will bring us to a full count at 3-2 for Dane Frazier. Trad Richardson in the on-deck circle. One out, nobody on. And Frazier bounces this one down the third base line. Hinckley will make the throw, but Frazier just a step behind, and there's 2 outs. Brings up Trad Richardson. For the Mavericks. And Trad Richardson will see strike one. We want to say hello to the golden voice of summer for the Mavericks as Richardson will rip this one right into the glove of the first baseman. We'll get to our hello after this. It's scoreless going into the top of the second.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come to the top of the second inning, scoreless between the Royals and the Mavericks. Dane Frazier on the 5 Valley pitcher's mound. We'll see the 5, 6, 7 batters on the inning. Nick Eliason to lead off. Hayden Yarbrough in the on-deck circle and Ethan Opp in the hole. Dane Frazier now set for his second inning of pitching. We want to say hello to our good friend, the golden voice of summer for the Mavericks, as the first pitch comes in and fouled off for strike one, 0-1. That would be the one and only Paul Yarbrough, who is listening in his lazy boy at Our Town, hashtag Our Town is Superior. And Frazier delivers strike two, 0-2. Not able to get the Wi-Fi to work out on the patio at Yarbrough Farms, hashtag Yarbrough Farms, so he's watching in the lazy boy, enjoying the game. Ball one, 1-2. Paul, the voice of Mavericks baseball as well as Hellgate High School sports, so he's enjoying a little time off before we get to the high school sports season this fall. 2-2 on the count to Eliason, leadoff batter here in the second. Frazier with the 2-2. And it's rocked into right field, and Jones doesn't have a bead on it. Back to the warning track. Eliason's around second on his way to third as the throw is made. And once again, the Royals will have a runner at third. with no outs this time as Hayden Yarbrough comes to the plate. Frazier with the pitch, and this one's down the right field line. Out of play into the grassy area, and the foul ball will bring up strike one. Adam Jones in right field. He's a pull-up from the A squad for the tournament as Frazier will deliver ball one, 1-1 on the count. Frazier with the pitch. And this one's hit at Frazier off his knee, twisted, and the throw to first will not be in time. It's an overthrow to Kurgan, goes into the bleachers. Eliason scores, and the error moves Yarbrough to second. So with a run scored for the Royals, they own the scoreboard at the moment, 1-0. A runner at second and no outs. Frazier taking that off the knee. He looks to be okay. Ethan Opp now. And a swing for strike one to Opp. Frazier twisted out of the way, but that one caught him on the back to the outside of that right knee. That's the plant foot when he does pitch. The throw to second, and good job by Richardson to keep the ball in front of him. Oh, 0-1 on the count. No outs. Top of two. Frazier with the breath. And now the pitch. Upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike two. Frazier with the dirty pitch. 1-2. Dane Frazier with the stretch. Checks the runner at second. And we'll have ball two, 2-2. Got Dane's family sitting right below us here. So if you hear any comments, well, we'll try to keep the microphone low. 2-2. Swung on, fouled off down the third base line into the concourse, and we stay at 2-2. Ethan Opp at the plate. Cole Miller is on deck. And we'll go to a full count at 3-2. Inside pitch, draws the walk. Runners at first and second with no outs. Cole Miller and Frazier and Clausen will have a discussion on the mound. Clausen back behind the plate. Clausen, the youngest player on the squad for the Mavericks this year, outside of the bring-ups from the A squad. Consistent starter for the Mavericks. And the pitch laid down Frazier will look to third, the throw to first, and the sack bunt moves the runners. We've got one out. So that'll take us to the bottom of the order. Michael Moorhead with one out now. Runners at second and third. One run earned scored so far here in the second. The threat at third in Yarbrough. And a swing on the inside pitch will bring up strike one. This one's hit. Bay will pick it up, the throw to first, and there's two away as Yarbrough will bring home the second run. And a runner at third with two outs now. It's 2-0 Royals. And Jaden Jordal, top of the order, will have this one into right field. Jones puts it in the glove, and that's the inning. 2 runs scored. The Royals have the scoreboard. Mavericks bat next on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. The bottom of the second brings up the 4, 5, 6 batters. Bridger Johnson will lead off for the Mavericks. Charlie Kerrigan on deck and Drew Stensrud in the hole. We are Missoula Prep Sports Network. Hello, Chris Stratton, bringing you the call of the game, every game at the 2019 AA State Legion Tournament. Here's Chase Hinckley with the first pitch of the inning, and Johnson will rip this out to the shortstop. The throw to first is on target, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning. Mavericks advancing after a 9-1 win over the Chargers yesterday, as we got Charlie Kerrigan at the plate. And a swing by Kerrigan will bring up strike one. Swung on for strike two. 0-2 to Kerrigan. Kerrigan, one of the young men brought up from the A squad at the end of the season. And he'll roll this one out past the third baseman. And the Mavericks will have their first hit of the game. And with one out, we get Drew Stensrud now. Stensrud settling in. Runner at first, one out. And Hinckley will step off the rubber. There's a ball down the third base or first base line. Tim Vigalotti, our first base umpire, will toss it into the crowd. The kids hanging out in the grassy area down the first base line. Dealer Park, home of the Royals and Scarlets Legion baseball, as well as MSU Billings. And Hinckley will deliver a strike to Stensrud. 0-1. And last but not least, the Billings Mustangs, Pioneer League team. And they've got a little grassy area down the first base line. Throw to first to get Kurgan to step back on the rubber, or on the bag. Here's Hinckley now with the pitch. And Stensrud will take this one foul, out of play. And we'll have strike two, 0-2 to Stensrud. Adam Jones in the on-deck circle for the Mavericks. Here's the 0-2 by Hinckley. And it'll bring up ball one to Stens. Drew Stensrud, the third baseman. And he's found himself a home over there at third throughout the season. Trad Richardson has been the third baseman, but Trad moved over to short and has played stout there. Here's the 1-2 by Hinckley, and it's going to tag Stensrud. Runners at first and second now. Off the hit by pitch with one out. Brings up Adam Jones. Jones looks down the third base line. Brent Hathaway is the manager of the Mavericks. He stands in the third base coach's box and sends the signal in. Hathaway with the Mavericks program for 29 seasons. Here's the first pitch to Jones, and he'll swing for strike one. Was talking to Hathaway on Friday night at the banquet, and I asked him which teams from the past, without thinking about it, whether they won a state title or not, ones that he remembered the most for whatever reason. Pitch over the plate will bring up strike two to Jones. He said, without a doubt, 94, 95. And then a slight hesitation, he said, the 2011 season team. And off the plate to bring up ball one, 1-2. Royals fans wanting the strike called on that pitch. Hinckley with the pitch now. And Jones will swing for the second out of the inning. 2 away as we get Andrew Clausen. Clausen, as I mentioned, the youngest veteran Maverick on the 2019 squad. Well, I shouldn't say veteran, but the youngest, longest-term player with Jones and Kurgan in here, as Clausen will back off for ball one. Now in conference play this year, I mentioned it at the top, the Mavericks sweeping the Royals. Clausen with a foul ball will bring up strike one, 1-1. But he's had some big shoes to fill. It's a tough job behind the plate, and he had some pretty great guys ahead of him at the catcher position. Here's Hinckley. Clayton Frankie was there last year. And Clausen will stay at 1-2 off the foul tip. And a swing, and it's a pair of strikeouts, the end of the inning. Maverick runners left behind. Bottom or top of three right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN. The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at mpsn406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's Prep Sports heroes.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the third inning brings us to the 2-3-4 batters for the Royals. Connor Hunter to lead off. Dane Frazier stands on the 5 Valley-Auto pitcher's mound for the Mavericks. We have Game 8 of the 2019 Montana AA Legion State Tournament. The A tournament going on in Florence, Montana. I would encourage you, if you're in the Florence area, to head down and check out games. 3 games tomorrow as well down there. Dane Frazier now set for the first pitch of the inning against Connor Hunter. And it'll be over the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. And Clausen not able to hold on to it. Brings up ball 1, 1-2 on the count. Frazier with the stretch. Check swing, and they'll say strike 2. For Hunter, it was a walk to start his game. Two and 2 on the count after that pitch. Swung on, a roller out to Richardson. He'll pick it up in the dirt, bobbles it. The throw to first is high over Kurgan. It'll go into the third row, and they'll give Hunter the extra base off the air. So that's 2 errors against the Mavericks. As Dan Blanchard steps in, and he'll have ball 1. One and 0. And Frazier will step off the rubber to force Hunter back to second. No outs. Top of the third. Royals leading the Mavericks 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Frazier with the pitch, and this one's lifted down the third base line, foul into the stands. And we'll have strike 1, a 1-1 against Blanchard. Blanchard with a line drive, his first at bat. Frazier going to second. Bay trying to get there, but just a hair behind. One and 2 on the count. Upstairs pitch brings up ball 2. I should say 1-1 on the count. Now it's 2-1. The Royals, the reigning champs, looking to make it back into the championship game. They'll have a ball pitch inside to make it 3-1. Frazier with the stretch. And it's a walk to put runners at first and second. Takes us to Brendan's Concepcion for the Royals. No outs, runners at first and second. Royals leading 2-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Winner faces the Bucks at 7 tomorrow night. The loser, the Scarlets, at 4. Bunt showing, and this is going to hit batter. No, they're going to say foul ball. I thought maybe it hit Concepcion. And it'll be strike one. Concepcion trying to protect himself on that pitch. Runners at first and second. Frazier with the pitch. Swung on. Foul ball down the third baseline. Brings up strike two. Concepcion settles back in. Blanchard at first. Hunter at second. No outs. Here's the 0-2. Swung on. It'll be a strikeout for the first out of the inning. Nick Eliason now. He had a monstrous second inning as he would slam a triple in. Here is Frazier. Runner will go. Clausen down the line. Stensrud is there, but the ball not in time. A stolen base. Pitch thrown was a ball. One and 0 to Eliason. Clausen signaling the field now with runners on the corners. One out. Eliason settles back in. Here's the 1-0 by Frazier. Outside for the ball. 2-0. Pitch over the plate will bring up strike one. 2-1 on the count. Eliason settling in. Runners at first and third. One out. Top of two. Top of three. Here's a foul ball into the first row. Caught by the fan. And the foul ball will take us to 2-2 on the count. Here's the pitch by Frazier. And it's across the knees. Clausen not able to keep an eye on it, and the runner at first, Blanchard, will advance on the ball pitch. 3-2. And a rocket into right field. Jones will have it in the glove. The tag by Hunter. And with 2 outs, the sac fly will bring home Hunter. And a runner at third in Blanchard. It's now 3-0. Royals on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Hayden Yarbrough at the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. Over the plate for strike one. Yarbrough with a single his first at bat. Swung on, foul ball into the netting will bring up strike two, 0-2. Royals able to put a run up in the second inning and now one in the third to take a 3-0 lead on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch by Frazier. And it's a foul ball to keep us at 0-2. Ethan Opp in the on-deck circle for the Royals, a runner at third. Over the plate, nope. Off the plate, ball 1, 1-2. Looked like a good pitch from up here, but hey, I've got the microphone. Burby has the mask on, calling balls and strikes. Here's the 1-2 by Frazier. That one will be the side on the strikeout. So 1 run scored. The Royals take a 3-0 lead, and we've got the bottom of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses, don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the third inning. Royals lead the Mavericks 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It is the 2019 Montana AA Legion State Tournament Game 8 on the tournament, Day 2, the final game of the day. Dayton Bay will lead things off for the Mavericks. Bottom of the order at the plate. Top of the order in the on-deck circle. Chase Hinckley stands on the Five Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Here's the pitch. And Bay will lay off for ball 1. Dayton Bay, a fun young man this year, has worked very hard as he'll foul this one down the third base line for strike 1, 1-1 on the count. He's trying to fight when he gets done here with Legion Baseball. He's going to battle it out for that quarterback position over at Sentinel. Multi-sport athlete. Hinckley's pitch will come in low for ball 1, 2-1. With Brent Hathaway at the third base coaching position, when he came out of the dugout, Bay and Hill were standing in the on-deck circle, and Hathaway said, quality at bat. Here's Bay laying down the bunt. Hinckley will have it. The throw to first will not be in time. No! The ball will beat out the runner, and we've got one away. Tim Vigalotti, our first base umpire, will punch out Bay, and Hathaway is strolling over to discuss this with Vigalotti. From up here, it looked like it was tight. Hathaway wanting to have a discussion now. Hathaway needing to be careful. He's wanting an explanation. Our UIC behind the plate, so we'll see if they get together to discuss it. And Vigalotti is going to keep the call the way it is. Hathaway jogging back to his spot at the third base position, 1 out. Brings up the top of the order, Brendan Hill for the Mavericks. And Hill with a pop into right field, and that is 2 away. Brings up Dane Frazier now for the Mavericks.
Pitcher number 7, Dane Frazier.
Bottom of the third, Royals lead 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Dane Frazier at the plate. And a pitch inside by Hinckley will bring up ball 1. Winner of this game will take on the Bucks at 7 tomorrow. The loser will have the Scarlets as the foul ball will bring up strike 1. 1-1 on the count to Frazier. Frazier with a ground out, his first at bat. And a pitch in will bring up ball 2. 2-1. Foul ball. And Frazier will be even at 2 apiece on the count. Hinckley with the pitch. And that one will bounce into the first base dugout, foul, and we stay at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third. Royals getting the win over Lethbridge last night. Foul ball off the glove of Miller, and we stay full at 3-2. It was a game that came down to the wire. Frazier with another foul ball, and Frazier will continue to battle. Trad Richardson will come out and give Burby a restock on baseballs. Here's Hinckley now with the pitch. And Frazier out to the shortstop. Picked up by Hunter. The throw to first, and that is the inning. 1-2-3 for the Mavericks. Top of 4 coming up after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Some changes in life are too painful to go through alone, and Cunningham Law can help in making difficult decisions from divorce to child custody. Kyle Cunningham focuses solely on family law. Cunningham Law will help you land on your feet when big changes come to your family and life. Visit www.familylawmontana.com or give Kyle a call at 406-203-4678 today. Cunningham Law Services. You don't have to go through this alone. Cunningham Law is a proud sponsor of the Northwest Regional Tournament.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries. And I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 4th inning here at Dealer Park in Billings, Montana. Royals and Mavericks. The Royals will have the bottom of their order, 7, 8, 9. Ethan Opp to lead off. Dane Frazier stands on the 5 Valley Idle pitcher's mound for the Mavericks. In the 4th inning, through 3 innings, Frazier was 61 pitches, 37 of them over the plate. So Opp will lead off. Ethan Opp with Cole Miller in the on-deck circle. Here's the first pitch of the inning by Frazier. And it's delivered for ball 1. One and 0. And it's inside for ball 2. Frazier with the pitch. And we'll have ball 3, 3-0. The Royals with 2 runs in the first and 1 in the third to get their 3-0 lead over the Mavericks. 2 hits to get those 3 runs. And Frazier will deliver strike 1 on ball 3. On the 3-0 count, I should say. Here's the 3-1. And it'll be taken for a walk. So back-to-back walks for Opp with his plate appearances. And it brings up Cole Miller with no outs and 1 on. Frazier now with the first pitch to Miller, and it'll be swung on for a strike. Cole Miller, a sac bunt, his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Comes in across the shins for ball 1, 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch inside on the plate for strike 2, 1-2. Here's the pitch by Frazier. And it's a strikeout. Looking for the first out of the inning. Bottom of the order, Michael Moorhead for the Royals with 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first, Kurgan with a good catch. For Moorhead, it was a ground out his first at bat. Bunt showing, this one's high. It's going to come down on top of the dugout for the Mavericks. Foul ball will bring up strike 1. Frazier sets. And into right field, Adam Jones is there, and there's 2 outs. Adam Jones getting the call in right field since Dane is on the mound. Swing to the top of the order, and it's Jaden Jordal for the Royals. Runner's going to go. Pitches over the plate. Strike 1. The throw to second is not in time. And it's a stolen base for Opp. 2 outs. Runner at second now for the Royals. They lead 3-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Jordal with a strikeout swing in and a fly out, his 2 at-bats. Frazier will deliver over the plate for strike 2, 0-2. Frazier delivering from the mound, needing a little help from behind him though. And a foul ball will keep us at 0-2. Frazier with the stretch and set. And an outside pitch to bring up ball 1, 1-2 on the count. Frazier trying to get out of the inning without any runs. Here's the 1-2. And it's another foul ball down the first base line. We stay at 1-2. Jordal strikeout and a flyout. Frazier sets his foot on the rubber and gets the pitch from Clausen. This one is a defensive swing that goes foul, and we'll stay at 1-2 as Jordal tried to fight off the ball. Up on the jump. The 1-2 now by Frazier. And we'll have ball 2, 2-2. Beautiful night here in Billings. The lights have been turned on as the shadows have overtaken the field. And we'll get a full count at 3-2. Good job by Clausen to keep it in front of him. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's hit right to Frazier. He can't put a glove on it. It'll roll up the gut. Hill will pick it up. The throw home is made. Clausen is there on the plate, and a run scored for the Royals on the double. And it's now 4-0 Royals as Connor Hunter comes to the plate. Jaden Jordal standing at second. And we'll have strike one to Hunter. For Connor Hunter, a walk and reaching off an error his last at bat. And we'll be inside for ball 1, 1-1. Frazier at 83 pitches here in the fourth inning. Twice as many pitches as Hinckley. He's at 41. Here's the 1-1. Brings up strike 2, 1-2. The pitch by Frazier. And it's a strikeout to end the inning. One run scored to make it 4-0 Royals. We'll be back with the Mavs portion of the fourth right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep.
Did your computer go down? Don't worry, Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN as we have the bottom of the fourth inning. The Royals leading the Mavericks 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Winner moves on to play the Bucks tomorrow at 7. The loser will have the Scarlets at 4. The Scarlets advancing after a winner-go-home game against the Lakers this morning at 10. The Bucks beat out Helena, so Helena and Lethbridge will play at 1. Trad Richardson to lead off the inning for the Mavericks. 3-4-5 batters as Hinckley will toss in the first pitch, and it'll be ball 1. Richardson with a line drive out. Time is called by Richardson. Bridger Johnson in the on-deck circle for the Mavs. Pitch upstairs. Brings up ball 2, 2-0 to Richardson. Richardson with 2 home runs on the season. He is part of that home run club as he'll foul this one off for strike 1. This one's rolled down to the third baseman. A struggle, now the throw, and the ball will beat Richardson to the bag. Great play by Conception. And there's one out. So we'll see Bridger Johnson now with one out, nobody on. And Johnson will take the first pitch for a ball. Pitch on the plate, brings up strike one. 1-1 on the count to Johnson. Johnson with a ground out. Charlie Kurgan in the on-deck circle. He's got the only hit on the game, does Kurgan. Inside to Johnson for ball two. 2-1. Foul ball brings up strike two. 2-2 to Johnson. Bridger Johnson coming up from the A squad this year and being a fixture as he'll be struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up Charlie Kurgan now for the Mavericks. Craig Burby behind the plate, calling balls and strikes, and this pitch comes in on the plate for strike one to Charlie Kurgan. The only hit of the game for the Mavericks, a single, and this pitch is low for ball one. 1-1 on the count. Mavs looking for a rally as Kurgan will roll this one to the third baseman. Conception with a good throw, and it's 1-2-3 for the Mavericks. We'll have the top of the fifth right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City. What?
New York City!
Mm-hmm. The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. You can see the sunset across the rim here in Billings. Chris Stratton at the Dealer Park for the 2019 AA Legion State Tournament. Dane Frazier stands on the Five Valley pitcher's mound while the Royals lead the Mavericks 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. It's Dan Blanchard to lead off, so 3, 4, 5 batters up for the Royals. And the first pitch will be swung on. Blanchard will take it high down the third base line. Stensrud finds it, puts it in the glove. One pitch, one out. That's the way Hathaway drew it up. So Brendan Conception for the Royals with one out, nobody on. Top of the fifth. Ball comes out of the glove of Clausen, but it will be strike one, so 0-1 on the count to Concepcion. Back-to-back strikeouts swinging for Concepcion. Here's Frazier deliver, strike one. And he'll bring it up to 1-1 on the count. Lifted into center field. Hill will come up on it as it's shallow. In the glove, and that's 2 away on the pop fly. Nick Eliason now for the Royals. And it looks like Parker Stevens is going to go down to the bullpen. Eliason fouls off for strike 1. Frazier at 90 pitches. So Parker Stevens will warm up. Over the plate, brings up strike 2. 0-2. And it's a strikeout to end the side for the Royals. Mavericks get to bat right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. It is the bottom of the 5th inning. Royals leading the Mavericks 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Chase Hinckley stands on the Five Valley pitcher's mound. Drew Stensrud to lead off. 6, 7, 8 batters. As Stensrud will have the check swing, they'll call it strike 1. Stensrud hit by a pitch, his first at bat. Stuart Long in the lineup now, as this pitch is off the plate for ball 1, 1-1 on the count. Parker Stevens in the bullpen down the first base line, warming up for the Mavericks, as Stensrud will slice for strike 2. Bozeman Bucks coming in to watch this game. They'll face the winner at 7 tomorrow night. And Stensrud struck out to start the inning. Takes us to Stuart Long. So Stuart Long to come in. For the Mavericks, his first at-bat. Sirens in the background. Dealer Park nestled downtown Billings. And a pitch over the plate to Long will bring up strike 1. Long with a foul ball backwards. Brings up strike 2, 0-2 on the count. Andrew Clausen in the on-deck circle. And we'll have ball 1, 1-2 to Long. Stuart Long coming in and closing out the game yesterday for the Mavericks against the Chargers. And Long will be tagged with the ball. The hit by pitch will put a runner on for the Mavericks with 1 out. So we go to Andrew Clausen now, the catcher for the Mavericks, with 1 out, 1 on. Clausen will take the first pitch for ball 1. Clausen was struck out swinging his first at bat. And it looks like Parker Stevens is done in the bullpen. Throw to first. Long hops on the bag. Royals with 2 runs in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and it's 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here is Clausen to the shortstop. A bobble, and Clausen will beat it out. The Mavericks will have runners at first and second as Dayton Bay comes to the plate, and that'll be the first error of the game. Charged to the Royals. Brings up Dayton Bay now with 1 out. Runners at first and second. Bay showing bunt. Pitch will come inside for ball 1. Stuart Long at second. Andrew Clausen at first. Here's a step off by Hinckley. Great crowd here tonight. A slew of Maverick fans below me to the right, and a bunch of. And here's Bay, hit by a pitch to load the bases. And that'll bring Benjamin out to check in with his pitcher, Hinckley. Hinckley at 65 pitches, 42 of them over the plate. So Dayton Bay at first off the hit by pitch. Andrew Clausen at second after reaching first on the error. And Stuart Long was loaded up after a hit by pitch. So loaded bases, 1 out, and Brendan Hill at the plate. So Hill taking a moment. Loaded bases. Mavericks looking to get on the board with loaded bases. And 1 out. Here's the first pitch to Hill, and it's on the plate for strike 1. Hill struck out swinging his first at bat, and a fly out on his second. Low pitch, takes it to 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch by Hinckley. And Hill. And they're going to say that is in play. And that will end the inning. Maverick fans upset. And Hathaway will come down the line to discuss it. Inning over.
You say homer.
Top of the 6th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Did your computer go down? Don't worry. Mike's Print and Copy has computer rentals available until you can get your computer replaced. In addition to computer rentals, Mike's has self-serve copiers so you can take care of your printing needs at your time. Do you have large-scale printing that needs to be done? From high-tech blueprints to large quantities, Mike's Print and Copy is your print store. Stop in and say hi to Mike at their new location at 1605 South Avenue West in Missoula. Mike's Print and Copy, proud sponsors of the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network after a great deal of confusion. The inning over. There was only one out on the board, and they called that out number 3, but we'll let it go. Hayden Yarbrough. And Yarbrough puts it in the glove of Kerrigan for the first out. Wow, that was an amazing end to the inning. Everybody confused as there was one out on the board. They call Hill out on the pass ball, so that would be 2 outs. The third one, I don't know where it came from. We get Ethan Opp now. And this one will roll into right field. And it's a single. For the Royals with 1 out. Brings up Cole Miller now. Miller showing bunt, high floater, and Frazier and Clausen run into each other, but Clausen will have it. And that's out number 2. Two outs. Top of the 6th. Royals lead 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. I apologize, folks, trying to recover from that crazy call that ended the bottom of the 5th as this one's fouled by Moorhead. 2 strike 1. I'll try to wipe it clean and move on to the next play, but insanity at Dealer Park. Here's a bouncer. Stensrud will have it. The throw to first, and the inning is over. The Mavericks will try to bat if the umpires will let them after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries, and I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mavericks up in the bottom of the sixth, down 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Dane Frazier will lead off. Trad Richardson in the on-deck circle. And the umpires giving the game away to the Royals. Frazier with a bouncer. Hinckley tries to get there. Frazier down the line, and it's an out at first off of one pitch. Pitch on the way. Richardson now with a pop into right field. Yarbrough is there, and that is 2 away. So we bring up Bridger Johnson now with 2 outs. Bottom of 6. Strike 1 to Johnson. Johnson a ground out and a strikeout swinging. Pitch upstairs brings up ball 1. 1-1 on the count. Ball 2. 2-1-1. Hinckley with the stretch and set. Upstairs. Ball 2. 2-1. I would love an explanation, and I'm going to track down Burby later. He's the UIC, and I will track him down tonight and find out what happened on that call, because that was ugly. Strike 2. 3-2 on the count to Johnson. Johnson with the foul ball. Keeps us at 3-2. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. And we'll have a walk for Johnson. 2 outs, runner at first. Bottom of 6. Charlie Kurgan now at the plate. First pitch to Kurgan will be a strike. Here's Hinckley now with the pitch. Swung on by Kurgan. Here's the pitch by Hinckley. And they'll bring up ball 1, 1-2. Kurgan down the third baseline, deep. And that'll be the second hit of the game for Kurgan. With 2 outs, the Mavericks will have runners at first and second. Brings up Drew Stensrud now. Outside pitch by Hinckley brings up ball one. 1-0 on the count. Bottom of 6. Mavericks down 4-0. And Stensrud lifts this one into the gap. That'll bring Johnson around. It goes to the wall. Here comes Kurgan around the corner. And it'll be a stand-up double with 2 runs for the Mavericks. And they're on the board. 4-2 with 2 outs. As we get a fresh batter. Little confusion. And I believe Caden Jordan's going to come and bat. So it will be Caden Jordan to come in and bat in the place. And they're going to send Connor Daniels down to the bullpen to warm up. As well as Thomas Martin. So 2 pitchers going in the pen. No, they're going to send Trad Richardson down. Caden Jordan with a foul ball to bring up strike 1. Lots of bodies down there. No, it is. Trying to figure out what the Mavs are doing down in their bullpen. Hinckley with the 0-1. And Caden Jordan will bat it off foul to bring up strike 2. 0-2 on the count to Caden Jordan. Here's the 0-2 by Hinckley. And it'll come in for ball 1. 1-2. Mavericks on the board now, 4-2. Andrew Clausen in the on-deck circle. Thomas Martin warming up in the bullpen. And it's a strikeout on Jordan to end the inning. The Mavericks get 2 runs to make it a 2-run game. Back with the top of the 7th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Missoula Prep Sports Network is Missoula's home for high school sports, and we need your help. MPSN is looking for local businesses to help us cover our local high school athletes by advertising their business on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you know of a business that would be interested in helping the Missoula Prep Sports Network in our coverage of high school sports in the Missoula area, drop us a line by using the Contact Us link at MPSN406.com. MPSN, Missoula's home for Missoula's Prep Sports heroes.
Hey, are you going to try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Pitch count for Missoula, please. 9-8.
Asking for a pitch count, top of the 7th. Thomas Martin warming up. He'll take over for Parker Stevens. Pitch count for Frazier at 97. And Frazier will toss in ball 1. Roller out to Bay, the throw to first, and that's one away in the top of the 7th. Jaden Jordal showing bunt down the first base line. Chased down by Kerrigan. Frazier tries to pick it up as he goes by, and that will result in an error with a reach. They're going to mark it as a hit on the board. Takes us to Dan Blanchard now. And a foul ball will take us down the line. So Blanchard now 1-2 on the count. Here's Blanchard into right in the glove of Martin, and that's 2 away. And that's it for Dane Frazier with 2 outs, as Brennan Conception will come up, and it'll be Thomas Martin to come to the mound. We'll step aside as Thomas Martin warms up.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck, because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Thomas Martin on the mound now as Dane Frazier is in right field. Brendan Conception at the plate with 2 outs for the Royals. Here's Martin with the first pitch, and he'll bring it in for ball one. Concepcion fouls it off to bring up strike one. 1-1 on the count. Top of 7. Runner's going to go. Clausen with the throw and the tag. They're going to say safe. No way. Umpires giving the game away. Well, up until this game, folks, I agreed with the officiating, but it is what it is. Here's the pitch. On the plate for strike 2, 2-2. Concepcion, pair of strikeouts and a flyout. He'll face a full count at 3-2 after that pitch. And when the kids playing in right field, they throw a frisbee. Oh, it's a football out on the field. Here's the payoff pitch by Martin. And it'll roll out into left. They'll bring the runner around on the way home as the throw is made, and it's a score. Five to 2. Royals on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Brings up Nick Eliason now with 2 outs and a runner at first. And a foul ball into Clausen will bring up strike 1 to Eliason. Eliason with a triple, a sac fly, and a strikeout looking. Ball will come off the toe of Clausen. He's got to search for it, and that'll allow the runner to advance. Ball 1. One and one. Here's the stretch. And a foul ball will bring up strike 2. Martin with the stretch and set. 1 and 2 on the count. Runner at second, 2 outs. A check swing. And they'll say ball 2, 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. Lofted into center field. Hill will track it down in the glove, and the inning is over. Mavericks will get to bat one more time. Bottom of 7 right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Chris Stratton Show is Missoula's resource for local high school sports. Get fresh takes like...
But this year shows a lot of difference. We're all working together. We're having fun. We're competing. No injuries. And I think we're just there.
Get the rest of the show by downloading the podcast on iTunes or at www.thechrisstrattonshow.com.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Royals leading 5-2 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. The Mavericks will have their bottom of the order, Andrew Clausen, to lead off. Dayton Bay on deck. New pitcher, Nick Eliason, on the 5 Valley pitcher's mound. Hathaway so upset he hasn't gone near our official, Craig Burby, behind the plate. Any contact with the Mavericks and the officiating staff has been done through Brian Mosier. A change on the mound as Hathaway was walking by. Burby tried to say something to him, and Hathaway turned around and didn't even acknowledge him. That's how poor the officiating is here in the game. So we come to the 7th. Bottom of 7, Mavericks needing 3 runs to extend the game, 4 to win. Here's Eliason to Clausen. It's upstairs for a ball. Dayton Bay in the on-deck circle. And we'll have a ball 2. That one's going to be called a strike. 2-1 on the count to Clausen. Clausen, a strikeout swinging and reached off an error his last at bat. And an inside pitch will bring up ball 3. 3-1 to Clausen. That one close to a hit by pitch. Probably won't get the call though. And it's a walk to start the inning for the Mavericks as Dayton Bay comes up.
Second baseman, number 1, Dayton Bay.
1 on, no outs. Bottom of 7. Pitch over the plate brings up strike 1 to Dayton Bay. For Bay, it was a bunt and a hit by pitch. Oh for 1 for Bay. Bay with a foul ball. Brings up strike 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and we'll have a strikeout swinging for the first out of the inning. Top of the order at the plate for the Mavericks. Brendan Hill 0 for 3 on the game. A great time for Hill to have a hit here. Throw to first and a pickoff on Clausen for the second out. And there's 2 away. Pitch outside to Hill for ball 1. Strike 1, 1-1 to Hill. 2 outs, nobody on. Bases cleared off the pickoff. Strike 2. And we'll get ball 2. 2-2 to Hill. Mavericks game coming down. To Hill. And Eliason makes it a full count at 3-2. Hill with a foul ball up onto the concourse, and we stay full at 3-2. Hill rolls it to second. Second baseman can't handle it. Does get it to Blanchard, and that's the game. The Royals have the game handed to them by the officials, and it's a win, 5-2. The Royals will move on to play the Bozeman Bucks tomorrow at 7. Mavericks will have the Scarlets at 4. We'll talk to you in the morning or tomorrow at 1. Have a good night, folks.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.